Twirler, a fantastic result here. Tell us how the team, you didn't drop a race, so what an amazing week.
It was an incredible week. It's very lucky to have a very, very solid team on board. The program's gone through a little change in the last 6 months or so, and we've put a lot of effort into new sales, new stuff on the boat, gear, paint job, and then of course putting together a team that I think over this last month of sailing from Brisbane up here and then finishing up with Early Beach has proved to be excellent. Really good bunch of guys.
Tell us a bit about them. They are a bunch of legends on the boat, aren't they?
Yeah, no, we had a really good team. We had Chris Nicholson, of course, steering, Stu Bannatyne doing tactics, Adrian Cahalan, who's come on board with us through to Hobart race, navigating. And then a lot of really good local guys from Tassie and Sydney, a couple of Kiwis, sort of all over the place really, but I think that the blend of some really good experience at the back of the boat and some personalities that all combine to make a really solid team, and that's the sort of results you get for it.
And you were able to do the last day without the 200-footers taking the light.
It was quite good. We were running over from Dent up to South Mole, and all of a sudden there was like 2 helicopters, powerboats, speedboats. Oh, looks like this does what happened to the maxi boats, doesn't it?
Quite right too. It's very particular conditions here, isn't it? Especially in these island races with the tide running and everything else. I mean, you must have some substantial hamo experience on board as well. Yeah?
Yeah, a lot, and we were talking about it before, even all the money that you pay for things like tide tech and this and that and whatever, that the local knowledge comes into account tenfold, and I think that's where we've had a lot of experience again on board to be able to pick and choose some of the data that we get that we take notice or not take notice of. So we're going to do the same program leading up to Hobart. We'll do the cabbage tree followed by the maxi regatta. Probably put aside a little bit of time a week or two after that to fine tune, and then back for the Hobart race.
And you say you've done various changes and so on. What do those include?
Oh, we've done a lot of work on the rig's something that we've been working on quite a lot over the last couple of years. Sails, we've sort of gone a little bit more inshore mode, and I think that helps us a lot to fine tuning on an inshore level versus presuming that you're in an offshore mode. So we've really turned the boat into what we think is as close as we can to an inshore windward-leeward style boat, and I think from that we're going to learn a lot when we get outside the heads.
So when you get outside the heads, is that particularly useful in transitions? What's the benefit of having an inshore boat for offshore, so to speak?
It's particularly useful because of the intensity that you have to have on board. And I think it's a mindset, it's all it's too easy to go, we're an offshore boat, we can't do that like these guys, etc., etc. Whereas I'm of inshore windward-leeward style heritage, and so just trying to turn that mentality around on this boat that's primarily only done offshore racing. And now, as it turns out, we've won Hamilton Island 2 years in a row, so it's definitely got the legs and the wheels and the talent and the people to be able to get around windward-leeward courses.
Well, congratulations, that's mighty work.
Thank you very much.